Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I guess friends ain't be dropping gems. Always keep it genuine. Knowledge, power, and some funny. Every week, every Monday. Pure, real, and honest. Tap in, leave a comment. You tune in to Mattie Mondays.
All right, here we are. Get my lighting together. How we doing, everybody? We have made it back around another 7 days for another episode of Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. As you can see, we are going to be loading up things a little bit differently. Shout out to C Styles and Musician Tailors for everything, for all the support, the creative direction, the partnership. And we're going to get into a few talks about sponsorships and collaborations as we get on into the evening. But you'll see some shifts, some change in delivery of things and just what we're sharing, how we're sharing it, graphics and all that good stuff. So I'm excited to try some new things, to incorporate some new looks, to incorporate new collaborations. But as you know, C Styles and Beauvoir, Musician Tailors have been here since the beginning. Crash Creative, Ashley Samuels with the logo and the setup. So yes, I'm excited for all of those things, but we're going to get into that as the night goes on. I'm back myself up here a little bit. Again, we already know Chevy first in the building, but you guys beat me here. And I have been already playing with this little pony of mine. You guys beat me here today, so let me get over here into the comments. I think I'm coming through loud and clear. We got Chevy in the building saying, greetings, Mattie Mondays members. Welcome back. Yes, we have made it another week. We can start with just gratitude for being here, to be able to hear and see and interact with one another is a blessing. So thankful to be here with you guys another Mattie Mondays. We got Grinding Entertainment in the studio saying, hey, everyone. I pray everyone had a magnificent Monday. And if you were not aware, that is Twin, our friend Twin in the building. We got Mama Mattie in the building saying, hi, family. Who else? We got C Styles in the building saying, hey, family. Musician Tailors, you already know, saying, greetings, Mattie Mondays members, the triple M's. Yes, that'll be a dope tee merch to play around with, Chef. Natalia's in the building. What's up, Natalia? Saying, good evening, everyone. Grinding Entertainment said, hey. And all the love delivered back and circled back. So, yes, we have made it around another 7 days. And tonight, we just got some community updates. So we're just going to talk a little bit. It is mental health awareness. There's a lot of there were days on the 7th and throughout this month. But we're going to get into just some top 10 ways. It's National Stress Awareness Month. But we're going to get into some top 10 ways to just deal with stress. Some that we know, but it doesn't hurt to be reminded of. So, yes, we got some new merch. We got a few new things. But prior to that, let's get into, Brooke in the building. What's going on, Brooke? How are you? What's up, Queen of the city? Brooke is in the building. Thank you for popping in here. First and foremost, this past weekend has been extremely eventful in the best ways. Today, I can be very transparent with you guys. Today has been a crank it up manually, one step in front of the other, slow motion. But because of a great action-packed week, shout out to GSU, Georgia State here in Atlanta, for having London Elixir along with us, Ogechi, and myself to represent the Sink or Swim team, and to just pop on stage and share a bit of what we're doing with our workshops and our screenings with high schools and colleges in Atlanta currently, but definitely we'll be expanding and continuing to branch out our network with this really, really cool piece of education that we made in the form of a movie, which is Sink or Swim, diving deeper around a London Elixir's journey in sync licensing. And for those who are not aware, that is just a process of syncing audio or songs to movies and television, which is, what we are into, what we do. We got to pop in on them Friday night at Stankonia and just meet some new faces, which you saw again on Sunday, and some familiar faces. So thankful for those opportunities and to pop up, to share my voice, to encourage, and to share what it is that we are doing. Shout out to Chevy for pulling up and just being in the space. It was a really, really, really exciting weekend. Aries season in full effect, guys. So let's go ahead and get that up here on the screen. Happy birthday to all of our Aries. Excuse me, he just sneezed in the background. We got Alexis, Aunt Eileen, Abby, cousin Naya, my brother Jeremy, my homeboy, my good friend Peter. Any Aries birthday shout outs you guys got past and coming. Those were this past week. And there are several more to come this month. My little cousin Lauren. Yes, Aries season is in super, super full effect. And it has been cool being a part of the celebrations of my friends and family. All right, so I have this thing blocking. I don't want this in the way of my comment section. There we go. Nope. Okay. All right. Let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anyone. Oh, see, look, I didn't mean to do that. It's forcing me to in the comments. All right. All right, moving on. I had to write everything down. We got a few things to get into today. I didn't want to miss a thing. Sweet. Chef, thank you on the David Banner. Shout out to David Banner. A pillar in the Black community, creatively, entrepreneurship, philanthropic, super dope gentleman. It doesn't hurt that he's handsome. So shout out to David Banner. Chevy's brother Jason, happy birthday to you. Scan, that's right. Thank you, Chev. On it. Happy birthday to Scan, DJ Deuce, and of course Alexis and JT. Yeah. Thank you for those. Chevy, excuse me, twin, Lil D's birthday is coming up on the 14th. All right, happy birthday, Lil D. Little twin. That's what's up. Thank you, gentlemen, for filling in those gaps. All right, so it's gonna be action-packed, quick and hitting, and then we're gonna get back to the start of this week. I hope that everybody is having a good start to the week, a positive start. I have been dragging wagon, but just slowly chipping away at my to-do list and setting up the week. Again, just grateful to have the opportunity to have such a great weekend last week, just being social, networking, and doing all of the things that Mattie does. All right, so next I wanted to share, super excited about it. We got some new merch. Shout out to Crystal. And I'm gonna stop the list there because I don't want to miss anyone else. But all of you guys who have been giving great feedback, who copped Good Vibes Only or Sunday Fun Day hat, who have been telling me that people are asking for more of these looks, looking for more of these looks. Thank you for that feedback, first of all, and thank you for supporting. We have some new looks on the way. Shout out to everybody who has ordered a crew neck, a tee, a button, a pin, a sticker, who has shared one, a super pack. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. And we're going to keep it coming slowly but surely. Just like myself, take my time with it, make it, simple, but, nice and popping with the leadership of Chevy. So I appreciate you. These new caps will be here by the month of May. We'll be rolling them out in the month of May. So we just want to give you a little look on the new Good Vibes Only hat. So here we go. Super, super fly. I love this look. So hopefully you guys will be rocking with it. We'll definitely love to get your feedback. And let me know while we are here if you, first and foremost, the answer to the first question has to be yes. Would you rock this hat? And then if so, what color would you rock? So let me know down in the comments which one you rocking with, if you're rocking with this hat, first and foremost. And then what color would you choose? I'm not gonna tell you guys my color. You have to see when it arrives. But yeah, super excited about this look, and definitely you'll have more things to complement the merch line that exists and that is coming. So that's super dope and super exciting. Again, let me know if you would rock this hat, and yeah, what color would you rock? What color would you rock? I should rocking with it. Okay. See, Styles Crystal says green. Dope. Yeah, they're fly. That one's fly. I definitely can see a fit with them all. But yeah, that green is hard. All right. And I am looking for my button, my banner. Let me see if I can grab it here quickly. And I'll give you guys a moment to let me know what color would you rock. Let us know if we if we did right by this selection that is coming your way. Chef says royal blue, Carolina blue, orange, and canary yellow, all the colors that do not exist on the screen. Twin said gangster, yes, gangster blue. I'm about to get with the manufacturers and see if we can put in some special Mattie Mondays requests. But yes, those are on the way. Don't skip over me saying, hey. Oh, you silly. Hello to David Banner from C Styles, which is Crystal Bethay. She made sure that she did not want me to skip over her saying hey to you, her boo. Shout out to C Styles and her admiration for David Banner. Thank you again, Chevy, for those B-Day reminders. Every season, again, is in full effect. We can't deny it, and we will not try it. Chevy says green and red. All right, green and red. Christmas colors. All right, gentlemen. I will ask for your forgiveness first and foremost, but shout out to Twin and Chevy on a really, really dope podcast series that they have launched, Taylor's Talks podcast. Chevy, if you would do me a favor and please put the Instagram and the YouTube in the comments so I can get it up on the screen. If everyone would take a moment sometime today and this week to go follow Chevy and Twin Taylor's Talks podcast on Instagram and YouTube. And also this week, after you give a follow, take a moment to catch up on the episodes that are up on their YouTube channel and engage in their YouTube and Instagram posts. So Chevy, if you or Chevy or Twin, if you could drop that in there. Yes, 6,000. I know better for sure. For sure. I do. All right, awesome. All right, we are rolling through. And I want to make sure I get that up there on the screen so everybody can see it. It's Taylor's Talks podcast. Let me see if I don't have my sticker right next to me. But I will not make that mistake next time we are around. I'll make sure I'll have that logo and all of that information ready and locked and loaded inside of this stream. Shiv, if you could, and I know you might not be hands-free, but if you could pop that in there, or Twin, pop that in there so I can get that up on the screen. All right, so we are moving. As you saw, when we came on, we had a display. And you guys know, especially being Mattie Mondays members and family, that C Styles Mobile Bar, Musician Taylors, along with you guys, are super support. We are powered by those two companies, our friends, our Mattie Mondays crew. And we have discussed and we have decided that we're going to start to open up this space and do more collaborations. So what does that look like? Creating room for sponsors and partnerships. There will be by Wednesday this week up on the website, which is maddieBmusic.com/Mattie Mondays, a sponsorship tunnel for anyone that you believe would like to partner or be a part of what we have going on here. It looks several different ways where they will have commercial spots, their logo here placed on the screen. We would talk about and just share who they are, their brand or their company with our community and beyond. In addition, there are levels and tiers where if it is their cup of tea, they will be a guest on the show to come engage with us, and we can get to know who they are and their brand, whether it's an artist, a company, and beyond, or some type of professional. So I'm excited for opening up that leg again. That funnel will be available on Wednesday, and of course I'll come back and share it with you next week on Mattie Mondays. And yeah, we'll get that rolling. So if there is any collaboration that you think matches what you know that we have created here, this house, this home, this community we have built here, absolutely. When that is made available, please share the website and the which will give them access to that funnel. So thank you for that. Let me get back in here and get this up on here. So Taylor Talks, and we got some new here we go. Thank you, Chef. Awesome. All right. So YouTube is TTP_MT_LLC. TTP Taylor Talks Podcast _MT Musician Taylors LLC. All right. That's over on YouTube. Let me get in here. Sorry, it's all small. My little fingers on my phone. Computer and get in here a little bit better. All right. Thank you, Twin. Right on it as well. We got Jonathan in the building. How you doing, Jonathan? Happy Monday to you. Imani in the building. My hand's tied, but I'm here all good. We love you. We appreciate you being here. Yes. And thank you, Imani, for the merch support. Yes, definitely. When that touches down and in your hands, definitely. We need a cute pic with you in your Mattie Music, Mattie Mondays gear. Yes, man, we need to see it. So thank you so much for that. All right, and if you are just now joining us, I'm just excited about them. Let me pop this back up on here. Just some coming merch to let's see, support the existing merch, and just good vibes again. As you can tell, even in the music that we've been rolling out, just high vibration, even when it's not upbeat or fast tempo, from In Our Favor to Glow, big energy, just positivity, positive vibes is the goal. If anything that I feel like I should be putting out, it should be uplifting the vibration around us. So that is a personal charge, but coming soon, the Good Vibes Only distressed baseball caps. I'm excited to rock my baseball cap. If you're just now joining us, let me know what color would fit your personality and your wardrobe. Which one would you rock? All right, let's get back in these comments. Now, thank you. We got Jay Shine in the building, my brother Jay Shine. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully today has been a great start to your week. For me, your girl has been on the go, social mode. So it has been slow and steady. Imani says the teal one, or which one? What's the teal one? See, you and Chevy make y'all create your own colors, friend. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. Let me make sure. Oh, okay. Maybe you're referencing the green. Okay, I got you. I got you the green one. I got you. Yes, ma'am. Crystal's right there with you. We appreciate it. Jay says the green and the black. Okay. So we got what, four for the green. Okay. All right. Dope. All right. I'm with you. I hear you. So maybe that's a note to put for the potential cover art color. Everybody rocking with the green. These are some things that are super helpful, just to know what you guys are vibing to. All right, so again, today is just a community update. We're just checking in briefly, as I am still in recharge mode, baby. I am super thankful again for the space, for everything that is falling into place. I know everything isn't perfect for any of us, but we just have to keep showing up with the best attitude. And even when we don't feel like it, go to our corners, reset when we can, and we have the opportunity and ability, and just understand that in a lot of ways, life is working for us, in spite of the obstacles. So just seeing that cup and that glass half full serves us. So I encourage you to do your best again as we walk through this coming week to show yourself grace and those around you. And it's okay to take a beat, to take a deep breath, and to get back to it. Mama Mattie even says yes to the green. Okay, Chev, I'm gonna have to circle back and see what they green here for. Awesome. Okay, guys, thank you for that. These things, small things, and your feedback and your interaction are super valuable and super helpful. So thank you for taking a moment to respond and let me know what you were thinking. All right. We got the Aries. We got that new merch, sponsorships, Taylor Talks podcast on YouTube and Instagram, and Facebook. Taylor Talks podcast. That is our Mattie Mondays family, Twin and Chevy. The first several episodes of the series, I'm getting to know who they are, their journey, and what has shaped them into the men, and the leaders that they are today. All right. So definitely tap in. All right. So this month is reset and listen to inner. Yeah, there we go. Reset and listen to in our favor. Absolutely. It'll bring you down. It'll bring you back to Zen. Maybe might shed a little thug here, but that's okay, guys. That is okay. All right. So this month is National Stress Awareness Month. We can just pop in and leave and just share updates. Like, we got to talk a little bit about what's relevant and in the moment. And it's my duty to bring you something positive and healthy, and that's gonna make the week, the day, you, myself better, before we depart on this here Mattie Mondays. So today we are going to just talk through 10 ways to reduce stress, with this month being National Stress Awareness Month. This month is dedicated to raising awareness about stress, its effects on mental health, and strategies for coping and promoting well-being. Super necessary. I absolutely have been in moments and spaces where over just a good enough time, I could feel the level of stress and tension in my body, and not even necessarily knowing it and how it was affecting me. So even incorporating certain ways into our day, in our lives, in our livelihood, that are just standard, will inadvertently help to keep these levels down, and again help us to meet a point of reset. All right, so let's jump into these before we get into the vibes and depart for the evening. All right, number 1, engage in regular exercise. Physical activity releases endorphins, which have mood boosting effects. We have all heard this. By show of hands, who has, or by some form of comment in the comment section, yes or no, who has an intentional exercise day or days set inside of their week? I will say yes, I have, which is a part of my adjustment coming out of last winter, adding boxing. Shout out to Stein for allowing me to be a part of fight camp. Definitely getting better, learning more control. But those routines are not just fun, they are a heck of a workout. So I'm super grateful to be able to meet that exercise, that regular exercise, in that form and fashion, in addition to workouts that I do here at home. But in this community, in our community, let me know who has an intentional exercise day or days in their week. And I ask that just so you don't have to share, guys, if you're uncomfortable, but just to get those thoughts out there, and maybe it's something that might need to become intentional in your day to day. Hey, Money said photo shoot. Yes, ma'am. Hit up, give us a cute little photo shoot, my friend. All right, we got Jonathan Taylor Reed. Jonathan says, every day is a workout for me. Detailing all vehicles keeps me young. I consider it a blessing. That's awesome. That's dope. That's a great example that you just shared. It's incorporated in your day to day, your work day. So that's super dope. That's a blessing. Musician Taylor says yes. Awesome. Again, for me, this was a part of getting of my improvement on myself last winter, and then coming into this year was adding some type of obligatory workout into my week, where I had to get up, get out, and be accountable to someone else, which is what I needed it to look like. And then, of course, I have my workouts that I do here. All right. Twin shares. Yes, I work out 5 to 6 days a week. That's awesome. That's big time. Facts. Agreed. See, Styles. It's true. Keep us young. And again, the fun fact, the physical fact is that it releases endorphins, which boosts our mood. And again, this is a direct connect in this conversation about reducing stress. All right, next up, let's get that banner up here on the screen. Number 2, slippity slide. Number 2 is practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques like meditation, which we all have heard of and aware of, help you to focus on the present moment and reduce stress. A lot of times, I know for me, it's not really the times that I've engaged in like high levels of stress was coming from me ruminating about things that were to come, and not being in the moment, getting too far ahead of myself. Not so much for me personally, not so much about stuff in the past. Is where I find my stresses is about preparing and things of in the future. So yes, being able to catch yourself in the moment when you feel your body tensing up, or your body reacting, or whatever that looks like for you when you know that your stress levels are running high, and just bringing yourself back to the moment, and planning, troubleshooting, or just coming back to the moment and allowing yourself to be reminded that tomorrow's not here yet. Today is here. This moment is here. And whatever it is that is coming that is trying to pull your mind and is bringing you to a state of stress, the moment now is how you prepare and where you prepare. Right. Make sure I'm not missing anything in the comment. We got Lena in the building. Hey, Lena, how are you? Let me get this up on the screen. Lena says, I'm exercising now. That's awesome. I do better in summer and spring because I love working out outside. I have to do better at getting to the gym and working out at home while watching TV. Sweet. No, that's good. And that's a great one. I'll say, I guess I do my TV on my electronic devices like my computer, my phone. But when I feel myself, it's been a long time or hours on hours that I've been sitting in the same space, I will pop up and do it right where I'm at, whether it's jumping jacks, squats. Nowadays I've incorporated more from my lower body, hamstrings and glutes. But yes, that's excellent. Right now, listening to Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. And I hope that my voice is soothing to you, my friend, while you doing your thing. All right, number 3, prioritize sleep. You guys know me well enough. This is a major one for me. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night, as sleep deprivation can worsen stress. definitely have been a victim and probably am currently a victim of this because 7 hours is not a number that I reach often at all. But more sleep for sure, prioritizing sleep, and even in the moments in time, especially for instance, I was sharing with my friends, being back home when I have those visits and stuff, everybody's like shutting down and lights out. It'd be lights out at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I'm like, well, well, I guess I might as well go to sleep too. Um, but I can say I absolutely feel so much better when I opt in to their system. My family at home that don't stay up in the wee hours like I usually do, and they get their butts in bed, and I definitely feel like brand new, no doubt about it. And incorporating those sleeping habits that they have. All right, number 4, eat a balanced diet. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods to provide your body with the nutrients it needs to function optimally. For me, this is definitely still a balancing act. Today, I stepped out to go get some sun. Thank you, Mom, for on our call. Like, hey, have you been outside to get some sun today? But just stepped out and Nook and he did his roaming thing, and I grabbed the apple on the way out the door and just sit out there, ate my snack, my apple, and stood in the sun. So having that balance, and then earlier my little quinoa, my vegan chicken, or what I'm saying, for an early dinner or late lunch. But yeah, just taking those moments to mix it up, and again, focus on a whole as much as you can get into your regimen. So sleep and food for sure. Practicing mindfulness, staying in the moment. Number 5, connect with loved ones. Major. Was blessed to do a bit of it this past weekend. Loved ones and friends. Connect with loved ones. Spending time with family and friends can provide social support and reduce feelings of isolation. I know sometimes in moments we lean towards, some of us, I can speak for myself, lean towards isolation, whether it's for me, it's not intentionally to be away from people, but for me, it's I optimize that time and I'm able to get a lot more done. And I'm such a social loner. Um, yeah, I think that depicts me very well. I'm great in social spaces, but definitely am comfortable in isolation and being solo. So that is number 5. Connect with loved ones, a major one. Always great to get with my family, friends, to get back home, to be in their presence. Crystal stopping through here. It's always cool, even if it's just for some moments, to spend time to jump in with her to get moving, to catch up. Yeah, man, spending time. Mama Mattie with the push. Yeah, it's like, you got some sun today. So it's like, just wake me up out of those trances of just being stuck on this device. For sure. Uh-oh. Don't be a hater. I'm trying to move this thing. There we go. Out the way. Here we go. Jonathan shares. You can cut out or back carbs and it helps. Lost 20 pounds in 2 months doing so. Wow. Meats and veggies. That's what's up. That's awesome. And a heck of a amount of discipline requires. That's dope. That's really cool. Yes, in that sense, absolutely. That's a great way to put it, of what I was meaning in the positivity of isolation, or how I use it. Isolation produces elevation, absolutely. And an opportunity to reset. But getting with my family and friends just gives like a certain, I don't know, just healthy spiritual charge that I'm super grateful for. Even in my grumpiness or super laid back in times where everybody else lit. But I just enjoy being in the space. That's kind of how I show up. Even when I'm chilling, it's cool to be surrounded. All right, number 6, practice deep breathing. This is a big one. Deep breathing exercises can help calm the nervous system and lower heart rate. I had to do this yesterday. And Crystal, thank you for allowing me the space and not taking it personally. Crystal called me in a moment where Nook had me about to jump over the couch. Nook is my dog, by the way. It's not a person, but but she caught me exactly in that moment. I hit answer, and I had to catch myself. But she heard that motion of me going up and coming right back down, and took a quick breath. It's like, it's not that serious. He's a doggy, and Crystal allowed me to take that moment, to take that breath, and then properly, engage her and answer the phone and get into conversation. But yes, deep breath, whether it's a moment of frustration or, again, reducing stress. Shoot, if it's a moment of anger out and about or even home, whatever, something that triggers you, taking a deep breath, hearing yourself, feeling your diaphragm and your chest move, slowing yourself down, is what that deep breath does. So that's major. So thank you for that. I know, straight up. I know she was like, "What the hell is this good?" But she allowed me to be like, "Hello, hey, what's going on? What's up?" So thank you for that. All right, number 7. We are lucky number 7. Listen to music, man. Go pull up in our favorite. Go pull up Jonathan's favorite song, "Going Up" by 3+1. Go pull up "Glow." Go pull up some Whitney Houston, some Michael Jackson, some Toni Braxton, some Brandy, whatever floats your boat. Just some vibration that feels good to you. Music can provide a mental distraction, lessen muscle tension, and lower stress hormones. And I would add to that, add a little dance to it when you're listening to the music. I do find that that's pretty fun, and I don't dance very often. As I think about it, I don't dance very often, unless I'm out. Sometimes just playing around the house, but dancing, being intentional about dancing, that's probably something that I'm gonna write down, to get more intentional about taking the time to just dance. Yes, we going up, my friend. That is your song. It will always and forever be associated to you in my in the best way. All right, number 8, spend time in nature. Again, shout out to Mama Mattie. Get your butt outside, get in the sun when you can take advantage of it, even if it's not direct sun. Today, we're blessed to have a bit of that here in Atlanta, here in Georgia. So spend time in nature. Being outdoors can reduce stress hormones and improve your mood. And it for sure helped me to, step away from the screens. I left my phones in here and just, kicked it, leaned up against the car, spoke to my neighbors, and watched Nook run around, do his sniffing thing, his marking thing. But it definitely felt great to just let that sun hit my face and my body. The simple things, but they are major in our healing and staying healed. Number 9, practice relaxation techniques. Techniques like progressive muscle relaxation, I would add stretching, or guided imagery can help reduce tension and stress. I have done some really cool guided imagery and relaxation. A lot of times that where I incorporate that, it'll be, or the times that I do incorporate, I won't say a lot, especially here recently, but the times that I have incorporated it will be like some type of guided meditation to go to sleep, or, when I get in bed, that just kind of guides you when you're able to focus, to be somewhere else and to just kind of release. And literally the ones that I find as I get into them, my body even begins to feel light. So definitely guided imagery specifically I can attest to, and muscle relaxation or stretching. All right, let me get in this comment. Who did I miss? Natalia says definitely work. I love the breathing ones. Awesome. Okay, so you're into them too. Cool. Stretching is so needed. Absolutely. Your shoulder's killing you right now. All right, friend. Now, I know you ain't that close to me in age, but we getting you're getting grown, so it's definitely important to listen to your body. We only get one of these things, So doing the little things, staying hydrated. I know again for me, my Achilles heel is sleep and restfulness, but doing the major things that will keep us here in the best versions of ourselves is super important. Uh, you said my body might be a case. No, for sure, for sure. All right. And then number 10. All right, and then I'm gonna get you guys out of here. We're gonna get some vibes. I'm gonna head to the shed. Number 10, seek social support. Places like Mattie Mondays, or your friends, your family, but talking to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist can provide valuable emotional support, which in turn can help to reduce stress. Absolutely. Speaking to someone who is first and foremost who you're comfortable with, that you respect, that you trust, and that you feel like is a healthy ear or knowledgeable ear, whatever you are in search of, whether it's a response or just somewhere to lay some things down. But seeking social support is super important. We are, in my opinion and in my experience, meant to commune and be a community and to connect in those ways. And we can all be better at being great and better go-tos, but definitely seeking that social support, I think, is a really, really positive and good one that's included in this list of 10. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will not belabor. This has been 10 ways to reduce stress, and this was triggered where it is currently National Stress Awareness Month here in the month of April. It's always a conversation that I feel like can be beneficial to someone next to us, our family, our friends, myself. A reminder, even in the things that we are aware of, we don't always put into action. So being reminded is helpful and another trigger to inspire us to actually act on these things. So more sleep, more whole foods, better eating, social interactions, social support, nature, all of those things are ways to help breathing, meditation to help reduce stress levels. We are in the month of April. We are full swing into the year of 2025, into the second quarter, and these are good things to make sure that we are being aware of and mindful of. And if we aren't doing it the greatest, so far we have plenty of time in this year to self-correct, course correct, and add some of these things and be intentional about our day-to-day and the things that we do to be healthy for ourselves first, so that we can be better for the people that we love and that support us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today has been a conversation on community update. We are going to get into the vibe. So let's see what we got loaded up here. And before we depart, just let me know your thoughts. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 where you are currently in this moment in life, where your stress level is in this moment in time in life. Where are you? Let us know if there's some things that we can help support with, that I can help support with. Whether it, you hit my line or sending you something, or just a prayer request, anything. So let me know on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you find, on the average in this moment in time, your stress level, 1 being low, 10 being high. Yes, where are you finding yourself at in this moment in time? And share any additional information of some things that you want us to pray for you, or just be mindful of, or that you might want to reach out to just to get some support on. Lena shares, I have a therapist friend who shared she has her clients dance in their sessions. That's cool. Because we need to move and we hold trauma in our midsection core. That's awesome, and that makes perfect sense. Watching Africans, they release the hips in movement. Facts. Yeah, that is definitely from this conversation with you guys, something that I'm gonna walk away with, being intentional about incorporating I feel like I do a good job of just popping up and doing some type of grabbing my dumbbells, whatever, and exercise. But and I don't listen to music very often, but which I know it might sound weird coming from a songwriter singer. Um, but I need to turn that up. But for me, it won't be with the intention to listen to music. It's usually when I'm going to study or if I'm in the car and vibing. And that is balanced with podcasts. But being here in this space and in my home, I'll be intentional about not only just turning on music to listen, but turning on music to move my body, my hips. Standing up, I'll get up and stand up and dance. But yeah, back in my heyday, guys, ask my college friends. I used to get down. that sound like my aunties and them. I used to get down, y'all, back in the heyday. At the parties, at the socials. All right, so that is today. Again, community update was the intention, and we have nailed it. A few things just really quickly to run back down. Happy birthdays to our Aries. Today is National Stress Awareness Month, so take heed to those 10 ways to reduce stress and just see how that looks currently in your life and how you can incorporate the others that maybe lack but you think can be beneficial to you and how you express and how you do your thing. On Wednesday we will have open up the sponsorship and collaboration funnel on MattieBmusic.com/Mattie Mondays, where we will open up room for additional sponsors and collaborations who would like to be featured on the show, potentially lock into a tier where they can be a guest and just come interact with our community. If there are companies, brands, or artists, experts that you think would be a great fit with the energy, the vibration, the house that we built here, absolutely direct them that way, my way, to our DMs, myself, Chevy, Musician Taylors. But that hub will be MattieBmusic.com/Mattie Monday. The page is active and up there and exists currently, but the funnel tunnel will be added for sponsorship package opportunities here on Wednesday. That will be live and open. Also, here inside of this video, guys, I want you to see my face because this is a personal request. That's number 8. Spend time in nature. Yes, good reminder. But while I have you, so you can see my face, I have a favor to ask of you. My auntie Olivia, scholar, extremely brilliant, a thinker, a creative, an exceptional writer. She hit me up with a request to go interact with her post on LinkedIn to help her get her engagement up. She asked me to go like and to engage. And when I say engage, like comment on the post. So I have included, if you guys would do me a favor, if you take a moment, if you have a LinkedIn account, that link is here in this bio on YouTube. And make sure you like this video as well if you haven't already. But that link is here. So if you would take a moment once we depart to go engage with her post and just like it or love it and then comment. We would greatly appreciate just help her get her engagement. She asked, so I figured I'd bring it over into the community. If there are things like that you guys need help on boosting or sharing, if you're in contests or stuff, please make sure you let us know. Of course, we share events, these styles, our family, our sponsors, the team, of course, birthdays, projects, music of our family and friends here at Mattie Mondays and our alumni. So absolutely, that window, that bridge that is open for you to share with me so I can come back and share it with the community. All right, so there is that quick little rundown. Thank you, C Styles. C Styles says she's got it. Again, that link is right here. It's right here in the description, so you guys can go pop over there if you are comfortable and up to it, and check it out. All right, guys, I love you. I am thankful for you. All right, we're gonna figure out how to vibe. Here lately, I haven't been choosing an exit strategy and vibrations because I just kind of be wanting to see where everybody's at together collectively, which I want to feel. Of course, we got Glow up on deck. I'm thinking in our favor. We haven't ran that one in a little bit. Would you guys be willing? Are you in the mood for some in our favor? You know, a little zen, a little encouragement on this National Stress Awareness Month of April. Let me know if that'll work for you guys to fade it out within our favor. And again, let me know in this moment in time, what is that stress level for you? If you're not comfortable sharing it, it's all good. The purpose is for you to be aware and just to come and be mindful in this moment of where you are when it comes to stress. And if you need to, dial that number down and be intentional and maybe implement some of these 10 ways to help you get that number closer to 1 or 0. 0 doesn't exist, but closer to 1. That or sweet. Thank you, Musician Taylors. Thank you, Olivia. Greatly appreciated. Okay, in our favor, let your hair down. Okay, I'm with it. All right, so we put those two up as the options. Hair down. There we go. All right. So okay, if we do hair down, everybody gotta promise, and I can't see you, so you gotta be a man and woman of your word to get up where you're from, where you're at, and dance while the song plays. So we're gonna go with that. That's what we're gonna do. Twin, thank you. Twin said yes, he's on it. So hair down so we can dance. I love it. Thank you, my friend. So let me find that thing. Let me get it loaded up. Where are you at? Let your hair. Don't be disrespectful. Where is hair down? Another music take you. I'm sorry. I'm looking for it on my deck, guys. Let your hair down. Overlay. Go on. Down. All right, here we go. All right, I found it. All right, we're gonna get into it. Thank y'all for another great episode of Mattie Mondays. Here just doing a quick community update. Have an amazing week. Shout out to the Aries for those who are up on deck. Happy birthday to you guys. And yeah, man. Do your best to implement these ways to reduce stress. And we're gonna start. Thank you with the leadership of Musician Taylors. We're gonna start tonight together as a community in a unit and get in motion. So here we go. Hair down. I love you. Have a great week. I will see you soon. It's your girl, Mattie B. This is Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. And tonight we're gonna dance. All right, let's go.
Let your hair down. And let the music take you away. All of the problems fade away. Let your hair down. And let the stress just melt away. All of the drama save it for tomorrow. We'll see better days.
Look, now what you worrying for? You ain't even gotta worry no more. I done been there before. I know you feel you in the eye of the storm, but that just mean it's something better in store. Blessing ring down on you. Take you some time, baby, discover you. Step out your box, gotta try something new. The ultimate goal to be a better you. Only surround yourself with people you know gon' better you. Ooh, baby. Things don't go your way, just keep your cool, baby. You start your groove.
Let your hair down. And let the music take you away. All of the problems fade away. Let your hair down. And let the stress just melt away. All of the drama save it for tomorrow. We'll see better days.
Girl, I got a question. Why the hell are you stressing? You got too much good going on in your life not to count your blessings, yeah. Maybe you should take some time, kick back, relax, unwind. Cause in me you can't confide. Go change your cup of wine. Maybe we should sit down and discuss it, or have a night on the town and say fuck it. You at the top of my list, no buckets. All you gotta do is just
let your hair down. And let the music take you away. of the problems fade away. Let your head down. Let the stress just melt away. All of the drama, save it for tomorrow. We'll see better days. Better days.
Let your head down. Let your head down. Let it fade away. Down, down, on the way. We'll see better days.